I see some of y'all in the comments talking that ish. Talking about, you don't even know what's going on. You don't understand it. And blah, 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 blah. You know what I do understand? You know what I do know? You know one thing I do know? Shutting up and complying is going to get you a whole lot further than trying to spew any of that scripted nonsense that y'all be spewing. All that does is end up you in handcuffs, in jail, and in court. You want to know something that shutting up and complying don't do? It don't have me in handcuffs, it don't have me in jail, and it don't have me in court. So, you know what? Who's winning? I'll wait. I don't need to wait. You know what? I already know the answer to it. Me. Anyways, let's jump into this and see how another great example of why the scripted sovereign citizen BS is not the way to go. And honestly, if you want to identify as a sovereign citizen, you should just denounce everything American. You should go ahead and go turn your identifications, your passports, all that good shit in, and bye bye. Go live on some random island in the middle of the ocean somewhere without any of our resources, any of our roads, anything. Have fun. Anyways, let's jump into this and see how things unfold. Let's go. What's going down, everybody? It's your boy. We back for another one, and like you heard in the intro, you can kind of tell that I have a little bit of disdain for the sovereign citizens. I'm not a fan. I think they're all dumb. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're dumb. But yeah, let's just jump into this and see how things unfold because we got another one. That's all I can say. Shout out to Code 3. Original links down in the description below. Let's go.
Show me some ID, please.
I don't have no ID for it, man.
I'm sorry?
Of course you
I don't
do.
have no ID.
You don't have an ID and you're driving your vehicle.
I'm traveling.
No, sir, you're driving the vehicle.
I'm traveling.
Hold on, this car's gonna see your license, please. Can I see your license, please?
What's up, officer?
Can I see your license, please?
What's going on?
I need to see your license. Do you have a license? I need to see your license.
What's going on?
I need to see your license, sir.
I'm asking you what's your reasonable identity.
And I want to see your license, and I'll tell you why. But until I see your license, I'm not talking to you. Because I need to see your license. Do you have a license or you don't have a license? I don't need to see your license. I need to see his license. He's driving. Do you have a license, sir?
It's her car.
I'm traveling, officer.
Okay. You have a license?
I'm asking you what's the purpose of you asking me to identify myself.
Because I pulled you over for speeding, okay? Now,
Speeding?
yes, sir.
Where was I speeding?
Back there. I'm not going to argue with you, sir.
I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding. Is the camera on, officer?
Yes, the camera's on.
I was not speeding,
Okay,
sir.
I got you under 55 and a 40, so yes, you were speeding.
Can you show me that on a...
No, I don't have to show you that on the radar.
Officer,
You wasn't speeding.
Yes, I was.
wasn't
I'm not going to
speeding.
argue. Can I have your license, please?
I don't have a license. I wasn't speeding.
Hi, baby, send me back up here.
I wasn't speeding up.
Yes, sir, you were.
Not
I'm not going to argue, sir.
Can I get the supervisor, please?
You look. This is the bullshit right here. This is that BS. This is that shit. If you would have just shut up, comply, give him your license, which you probably have. You know what I'm saying? He probably has if not a driver's license, he has some sort of identification to be able to identify himself. Why is he making this so goddamn hard? I don't know. The cop told you, yo, let me just identify you first. Then we can sit here and have a whole ass conversation about why I stopped you. That's not an unreasonable thing to be done and asked. And like, I don't understand, bro. Like that sounds pretty reasonable and logical to me. Like, yeah, identify, make sure you're talking to the person you need to be talking to. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm somebody who's wanted up by the FBI or something. I don't know. But the reality is it's standard practice, bruh. Let the cop do his job. This is y'all's problem. Everybody don't want to you just want to take no self-accountability. You don't want to just sit there and look at things from a logical standpoint. Stop being so goddamn emotional. And just, oh, this cop is doing his job. Whether I like how he's doing his job or not, he's doing his job. Let me just shut my ass up and comply so that I can go about my day. This sucks. It's a minor inconvenience. I'm sorry. This shit pisses me off. You sovereign citizens suck.
I'm calling him back up right now. You have a license, sir?
Can I get the supervisor?
Can I see your license, please, sir?
I don't have a license.
Okay, do you have any ID on you at all, sir?
I don't have to ID myself, sir.
Yes, sir, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, sir, you
I
do.
did not commit a crime.
I'm sorry, what?
I did not commit a
I
crime.
didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed an infraction, a civil infraction. So don't make it worse than what it is. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't commit a civil infraction.
Yes, sir, I got you on the radar at 55 and a 40.
Can I see the radar?
No, sir, you cannot.
Then how can you prove that I was speeding?
We go to court, and the judge here's my side, here's your side. That's how we prove it. In the state of Florida, I'm not allowed to lock the speeds in. There's nothing that shows on my radar right now. State of Florida law says I can't.
I'm sorry. Radar right now?
So roll me back up, give me a supervisor. Jesus Christ. You're talking to me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. You were saying, I didn't hear what you said because you're talking to me.
I was not speeding.
Yes, sir, I have you on the radar. And that's I'm saying you were, you're saying you weren't. So what we do is I give you a ticket and we go to court. That's what we do. That's the way it works.
Just take
That's what's going to happen.
and go home, bro.
Give me one pretty quick here. Supervisor, please.
He wants to go home.
Sir, do you have an ID? I need to see your ID.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not going to identify myself. I did not commit a crime.
Sir, I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed civil infraction. Yes, sir. Okay, that's my side. And I legally pulled you over, so that's what I'm allowed to do. You're required by law to show me your license. You have a license. I'm sorry, sir?
Am I being detained?
Yes, sir, you are.
Why am I being detained?
Because you're speeding.
That's not a crime.
I didn't say it was a crime. You're being detained, sir. Don't try and leave. You'll then commit a crime then. Actually, not identifying yourself after I asked for it legally is actually a crime. So, yeah. So, you want to identify yourself or no?
You're saying that I failing to identify myself as a crime.
Because I legally stopped you. Now you're interfering with my investigation. See?
So who are you investigating?
You.
Then
For speeding.
Then who am I?
You won't identify. Man,
He's
are you?
trying to figure that out, dumbass.
I'm just asking for an ID. That's all I'm asking for.
Holy
You won't give me an
shit.
ID? I mean, really, you want to go this route?
Blinked in
route?
like, oh, there he
All I'm asking for is an ID.
So you ain't-
I didn't say you committed a crime, sir. I didn't say you committed a crime. I said you committed a civil infraction. And now you refuse to identify yourself. So now, what am I supposed to do? I'm being open and honest with you, sir. I'm going to give you a citation. You can take it to court. No problem at all. That's what we're going to do. So the next step is up to you. That's what I'm going to do. That's the next step. So what do you want to do, sir? Show me some ID, please.
I don't have no ID, partner.
I'm sorry?
I don't have no ID.
You don't have an ID and you're driving your vehicle.
I'm traveling.
No, sir, you're driving the vehicle.
I'm traveling.
Okay?
Man. You want to know the even dumbest part about this? Is the car is probably the chick's car, the one in the passenger, or in the passenger seat. I didn't quite finish that thought, but yeah, the chick in the passenger seat, it's probably her car. She's got a driver's license. The car is clearly registered because it's got freaking license plates on it, which most sovereign citizens don't even have that. So why not just let her drive her own car and you sit your dumb ass in the passenger seat because you are dumb? Just saying. Just a thought. Might be too logical of a thought to, be had by a sovereign citizen, but just a thought.
He's saying he's traveling. So, you have no ID? What's your name, sir?
I didn't commit a crime. What did I do? What's the reasonable suspicion?
Hey, Corporal, he's refused to identify himself. He says he's traveling. So, you don't want to give me ID and you don't want to identify yourself, right? You don't want to identify yourself. I'm asking you if you want to identify yourself. You're refusing. I'm just asking. It's on camera, so you want to identify yourself, sir.
Unless you suspect me of committing a crime, officer, I do not have to identify myself.
Yes, sir, you do. You're required to in the state of Florida provide me ID when I pull you over legally. You've been stopped for speeding. I've explained it to you.
But I was not speeding.
I've explained it to you.
I have a witness here that says that I was not.
And I've got a radar that says you were.
Where's the radar?
In my car, though you're not going to see my car. Okay? I'm not required by law to show you my vehicle. Okay? So now we've got 5 cops here, the road all blocked, because you want to identify yourself.
Right,
That's all,
shit 10 times worse.
All you got to do is identify yourself. I told you what I would do. I give you a ticket when you go to court. That's real simple.
Write your ticket.
Simple.
I can't write a ticket unless you identify yourself, sir.
Write your ticket. Go ahead, write your ticket.
Let me,
I'm stopping you from
right,
writing
sir.
your ticket.
And I want to see your ID, sir. You have an ID? You really want to escalate this? It's a simple thing. That's all it is. A simple thing. Simple thing. All you do is identify yourself. I get this, take care of you, be on the road. Boom. No problem at all. But you don't want to identify yourself.
Right.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. I can't hear you. It's really loud out here. Yes, ma'am. He was. Yes, ma'am. He was.
You better shut your ass up. You ain't helping it. You should have been driving, stupid.
I pulled out, I turned my indicator on, I moved from in front of the car, and I went back in the same lane. And then you pull up behind me. I was not speeding.
I have you on the radar at 55 miles an hour, sir.
You don't have me on the radar at 55 because I was not going 55. I was going 40. I was going 40,
sir,
40,
that's
40,
your
45
side,
miles.
not my side. Okay, my side is you were speeding. So, that's my side.
I was not speeding.
Put the chopsticks right behind you, bro.
I was not
in case you try
I
to
was
take
not
out.
speeding. I was not speeding.
Okay,
I was not
then we can go to court on that, sir.
I was not speeding. Then write the ticket. You go to court. I was not speeding.
And I need your ID to be able to write
No,
the ticket.
you
That's
don't
what I'm
need my
saying.
ID.
Yes, sir, I do.
You said you're conducting an investigation. You must know who you're investigating. You must know who you're investigating. If you don't know who you're investigating,
What's that? That's what I'm asking.
10:15, I must be pull his ass out of the car code. Is that pull his ass out of the car code?
Get out of the car, sir.
Yep, there it is.
Get out of the car.
out of the car. You're gonna
Get out of the car,
Get out
sir.
of the car.
Fuck around and find out today.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car, sir.
Why are you arrested?
Get out of the car,
Why are you
sir.
arrested?
Get out of the car.
Why are you arresting me? I'm not even resisting. I'm not even
You're
resisting.
literally trying to get back
I'm not
into
even
the car.
resisting. What the hell?
Watch out. It's on this. He can't.
I'm not
Watch out.
resisting.
I'll cut the seatbelt.
I'm not even resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not doing nothing.
Watch out. Watch out.
I'm
Okay.
not resisting. I'm not doing nothing. What?
Paul, grab this hand.
Yo, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
That's what happens. See? Shut up, comply. You get to go about your day.
Get a good search on
You try to argue and do this bullshit. I'm traveling. I don't need to identify myself. You need to know who you're investigating if you're gonna stop me. Like all that bullshit's gonna get you just pulled out of the car and taken to jail. Stupid. For any of you in my comments trying to sit there and justify his dumbass actions, you just as dumb as him. I'm just saying.
Stand up.
All this because you want to be stupid.
Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. All of this?
You drove it, sir.
Let me get my,
All you do is identify yourself.
let me get my slipper.
Hey, guy, walk with them. We'll get your shoe when you get in the car. Go.
See? Sometimes you gotta just comply. You know what I mean? Look, now you're being forced to
Get in the
comply.
car.
Now you have no choice.
Oh, what am I
Get in
being-
the car.
Foot in the car.
What am I being arrested for?
Obstruction.
Obstruction of what? The windows are wind up.
Get in the car and we'll talk.
I'll be suffocated in this car. I'm gonna suffocate
Put
in
your
this
foot
car.
in.
I'm gonna suffocate in
Put
this
your
car,
foot in.
bro.
Put your foot in.
I'm gonna suffocate in the car, bro.
Okay. Well, we got your ID now, so if you would have just given the ID, that would have been an issue.
But I wasn't speeding. I was not speeding.
Yeah.
The officer's lying. He can't prove that I was speeding.
He
So
can
then go
prove
to
that you were
court.
speeding. He has radar in his car.
And I was not speeding. I have a witness who was right there beside me. I was not speeding.
That's something that you have to fight in court. You can't fight on the side of the street.
I wasn't fighting it on the side of the street. I was asking him to articulate what his suspicion was.
But you failing to identify yourself, okay, that is a crime.
How did I fail to identify myself? Am I accused of committing a crime?
You
Am
were
I
speeding.
accused of
It was a civil
Is that
infraction.
a crime?
It's a crime not to identify yourself. Yes.
Is speeding a crime?
I don't think you're not following along what I said. It's an infraction where he was going to write you a citation, okay? But you then failing to identify yourself, that is the crime. That is what created this whole mess. If you would have just given your ID, you would have been on your way right now. But now you're going to go to jail, okay? And you actually got a felony as
writing
well.
the ticket too. Like that's like if you would like you can't like you want to know why he can't comprehend this shit? It's because he doesn't understand how tickets are written. Like, if the cop just writes a ticket with no name on it and just hands it to you, well, great. Throw that shit in the trash and that's that, right? Like, you have no accountability at that point because there's no name and official documentation that he can be like, this is the person that this ticket belongs to. It's how they hold your ass accountable. Stupid. God, sovereign citizens piss me off. I hate them.
Okay. So I'm trying to explain to you what's going on, and that's what's going on. Okay, we have your ID. Okay, so now you're gonna get booked into jail along with the same citation that you were initially gonna get.
You're getting the same citation.
Where do you live at?
Now you ain't got nothing to
Sir.
say.
Are you done talking? Okay. Oh. Good luck to you, sir. Sir, can you just roll that window up? Who's this guy to you?
Pardon?
Who is this guy to you?
That's my boyfriend.
It's your boyfriend? Okay, cool. So he's going to be going to jail. Okay. So,
Why?
well, first off, he has no valid driver's license. Okay, he failed to
So he
identify
shouldn't have been
himself.
driving.
So
You
it's
should have
obstruction
been.
and also
Stupid.
resisting with violence. Okay, so he's going to go to jail for a felony and a couple misdemeanors.
What?
For a felony and a couple misdemeanors. Okay, so all he had to do was identify himself, and he would have got a ticket and been on his way. You both would have been on your way. All right, is this your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be
Like I
impounding
mean.
your vehicle as well.
Damn.
Okay.
Now you
What?
gotta Uber it
Because it was
or
using
get
the
your
commission of a crime.
Chevrolets, bitch.
What crime?
It's the resisting with violence, the driving with no license, the obstruction.
Oh man.
All right, where do you guys live at?
All you had to do to avoid this situation is put the person with the valid driver's license in the driver's seat. That's simple, ain't it? That was bruh. She was ready to give up her driver's license as soon as the cop came up to the window. So imagine if she was the one in the driver's seat. Holy shit, she would have got her ticket. They would have been on their way. Merry goddamn way. Holy moly, this is blowing my brain.
I live
You
down the
sovereign
street.
citizens are
So
stupid.
where's down the street?
Drew Street.
Drew Street is the street. What's your
Ticket
address?
to-
Drew Street. Does he live with you?
His address different from mine.
What's his address?
I don't know.
How long have you been dating?
Over a year.
He lives
Over
with
a
you.
year, and you have no idea what his address is.
Right, he
He
lives
lives in
with you.
Eden or something. I don't know the exact address.
Is he married or something?
I don't think so.
You've been dating for a year, and you don't know if he's married, and you don't know his address. You understand how that makes absolute no sense?
Right.
I don't know his address.
Because it's your address.
So here's the deal. We're going to be taking your car. Okay, we're going to be impounding it. And has this ever been impounded? Has this ever been a felonious impound before?
No.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a felonious impound on it. Okay. So if this is ever used in the commission of a felony again, we're going to seize it. Okay, which means it then belongs to the city of Clearwater. Okay. So
Damn.
you just get off of work. All right. Do you have any friends or family in the area that can come pick you up? No. Okay. Well, there's Uber or taxi, something like that. Okay. So do you have anything in the car that you need?
Bitch.
Ma'am, you're not going in the car.
Use your Chevrolet.
I asked you, is there anything in the car that you need?
Yeah, I gotta get my keys and my purse.
Okay, well, then you're going to stand there and we're going to grab them for you. I'm sorry?
Phones in the car.
Damn. You gotta be look. This shit went from a stupid traffic stop to multiple misdemeanors, a felony, the car being towed, a felony smacked onto the car, essentially. So if the car is ever used to commit another goddamn felony, the car is gonna be seized. Like, bro, this is the this is why you should just shut up, comply. Make your life easier. Don't make it harder. Just because you want things to be better or work in your favor all the time doesn't mean that they will. Sorry, life isn't set up to be fair for you. That's a very narcissistic way to think. It's a very narcissistic way to, try to go about life, to think that you're just going to twist and, manipulate things to cater to you and what you want them to be and the reality you want. It's just that shit doesn't work. Anyways, y'all let me know what you thought about that down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, shut up and comply. Peace.